Hello everyone, we will check about the RC firing circuit for the transistor. RC firing circuit. In the RC firing circuit you can see there is a resistance, variable resistance R along with a capacitor. There are two diodes D1 and D2 connected in a combination such that it could trigger the thyristors T1. This is AC supply given. Let's consider and understand how this RC firing circuit is going to operate. This is also called as RC half wave firing circuit Y. We'll see. Let us consider the negative half cycle of the supply. During the negative half of the supply, the current starts flowing in this direction. So the capacitor is getting charged for the negative half cycle for the positive, that is, it is getting charged towards positive. Now when the supply is positive, when the supply goes positive, the capacitor is completely fully charged greater than that of Vg minimum. When the capacitor is greater than Vg minimum, then the thyristor T1 turns on. Thyristor turns on only when it exceeds Vg minimum. See, observe that the capacitor will start discharging through the diode D2 and resistance R. Only as and when you vary the resistance R, you can get the output also across the load. So the thyristor will trigger only when the capacitor value goes greater than that of Vg minimum. So the capacitor will discharge through the resistance R only during the positive half cycle of the supply. This diode D1, what is the role of the diode D1? It will prevent the negative capacitor voltage appearing across the thyristor. This is how it will trigger the thyristor. What is the value? You can trigger the value of the resistance, the angle, the triggering angle could be varying from 0 to 180 degrees. So output voltage with the maximum firing angle will be RC will be greater than 1.3 divided by 2 times frequency. F is the frequency of the supply frequency. Since the triggering angle is controlled only for half of the cycle, only one half of the cycle of the supply, this circuit is called as half wave RC firing circuit. Let's check on the waveforms. The waveforms, suppose this is a supply voltage Vs. Supply voltage Vs, this is AC supply. How would it be the voltage across the output as well as the capacitor voltage? Capacitor voltage Vc, as I told you, it is getting charged during the negative half of the cycle when the voltage is positive, but at the negative it is getting charged. It goes to the peak up to the peak value and discharges immediately and falls to negative. Once again, only during the positive half of the cycle it gets charged and discharges. This is Vc. How about the output voltage V0? Only when the capacitor is discharged completely is what you are getting the output voltage. So this will be firing angle and this is pi plus alpha. This is how, yes, this is the waveform for half wave RC firing circuit. Let's check how to get a full wave RC firing circuit.